Hi, I'm Maddie, and today I will be reading The Astronaut with a Song for the Stars, the story of Dr. Ellen Ochoa, written by Julia Finley Mosca and illustrated by Daniel Riley. Before we start, I just have a couple questions like, do you like music? And do you like outer space? If you have a mission, a dream to explore, but no one like you has achieved it before, listen up to this tale of one star engineer, Dr. Alan Ochoa, a space pioneer. In the city, Los Angeles, one fateful day, a baby was born in the spring month of May. This is Ellen, you'll find was no regular girl. Yes, her future was bright, even out of this world. A grandchild of immigrants, Ellen was tough. All her Mexican relatives, they'd had it rough. Her father would tell her, when I was in school, people thought that Latinos would dirty the pool. And just in case you don't know what an immigrant is, it's when someone moves from a foreign country to a newer country. So if you move from Mexico to the US, that'd be an immigrant. We could swim in the water, but nice as that seemed, we were only allowed right before it was cleaned. That racism hurt. It was hateful and wrong, and it taught him his children would need to be strong. It must have been really hard to go through that when you were little. Her mother agreed, and she made it quite clear. If you want to succeed, don't stop learning, my dear. That was so easy for Ellen, so smart and astute. And the thing she loved most was playing classical flute. I'll be a musician, she thought as she grew. An orchestra flutist, hey, that's what I'll do. Then in college, she started to think about space. But spacemen were men, mostly white was the case. Unfair as that was, Ellen made up her mind. I can study the shuttles and how they're designed. That's called engineering, her teacher explained. Forget it, that field is for boys, he proclaimed. Have you guys ever been denied something because of your gender? Like Ellen here? When someone proclaims something, it means that they announce it with enthusiasm. Well, never you fear, Ellen got that degree, and she saw Sally Ride go to space on TV, the first astronaut woman, and that's when she knew, if Sally can do it, then I'll do it too. Alas, as you know, life can be sometimes tricky. The path to that dream, let's say it got sticky. She tried out for space school, and what came of that? The elite NASA program rejected her flat. Did she stick with her goal? Oh, you bet. She had brains. She learned more about rockets and piloting planes. She invented 3 systems which used beams of light, helped computers see things that eyes couldn't quite. And boom, it was time. NASA finally took notice. You're in, they declared. We admire your focus. The training was hard, no rest or recovery. At last it paid off. Ellen boarded Discovery. If you put enough dedication into something, you can achieve it. Ellen, she finally succeeded and got her dream. 10, 9, 8. The countdown began. She held on with her might. The girl from the city of Angeles took flight. Up, up, and away. And up higher they flew. They shot to the sky in the blink of an eye, and they orbited Earth, green and blue. Orbit means to move around something in a circle, like how the planets do and how they move around the sun. Now guess what she did? Up so far, far away, Ellen took out a flute and she started to play. But in space, people float, so she strapped down her feet, or she'd go for a loop with each tweedledee-tweet. When she finished her tune, she considered existence, our planet so tiny from such a great distance. Though very few humans had been in this place, she'd done it, the world's first Latina in space. I think it'd be cool to go and see Earth from such a faraway place. You can see how big it is compared to all the other planets. If you're thinking that's awesome, you're right, it was sweet. All those years of hard work helped her conquer this feat. And because of her skills, NASA needed her more. One mission is stellar, but Ellen did 4. Conquer means to overcome or take control, such as conquering a fear. See, the tools that she managed were pretty profound, like an arm that helped astronauts spacewalk around. She studied the sun, its effects on us here, the climate and harm to our Earth's atmosphere. This research, of course, brought her so much respect that the Johnson Space Center set Ellen direct. She accepted and set one more record. To boot, first director with Latina American roots. Would you guys like to teach anything? And if you could, what would you want to teach? Today, here on Earth, Ellen has a new mission, to bring all of NASA's great deeds recognition. She still plays the flute, and one note she'll impart. There's a place in this world for both science and art. Yes, all of this wisdom and talent, not small, has won her awards, but one tribute beats all. There are schools with her name, the best honor indeed, since a good education helped Ellen succeed. So if life knocks you down, lift your eyes to the sky. Just dust off your wings, get back up, you can fly. With persistence and knowledge, you'll surely go far. Keep your head up like Ellen and shoot for the stars. Persistence means to keep doing something, even if challenging or if you're told to give up. So, I have a few wrap-up questions. What was your favorite part? I liked when she started playing her flute up in space. I thought that was pretty cool. How do you think you could change the world? You could pick up trash, help find lost animals. If you could play any instrument, what would you play? I play the flute. I think it's pretty cool that me and Ellen play the same instrument.